Okay. Can you hear me okay? We didn't know how the mic was going to work. Oh my goodness. Why does they have to do that to me? Yes. Can you hear me okay? That's what I want to know. Okay. You have to bear with me on the noise. I'm going to be doing some more shaping on our Bowie knife that she insists on calling the David Bowie knife. So, when I got some new belts. This is a belt grinder, by the way. Amanda thought it was some kind of saw, but it is a belt grinder. And it uses these 1x30 sanding belts. And I just ordered some ceramic sanding belts. They're supposed to be top of the line for shaping metals. We're going to see. And you'll notice today that I have safety glasses on. Very important. Last time I didn't wear safety glasses for most of it, and I ended up with some metal shavings in my eye that gave me a fit for a week. So today, safety first. Excuse me?
You have a two-angle thing going on, or is that like just to watch the chat?
Let's just watch chat.
Just zooming in a little.
Sorry, I get like absorbed in what I'm doing.
There.
Tinky and Penny are out here.
Penny came in.
Oh,
Tinky, you want to go in the house?
you know she don't.
Tinky, come here. Let me see. Here. Oh, sweet girl. Hi. She gave me a kiss. She wouldn't look at them.
Okay, back to work. I bet that noise is god awful on the microphone. And just to explain what I'm doing right now, see these dark spots? Those are like excessive hammer marks from where I forged. And while I mean they're kind of a character thing, I kind of like it. A lot of people don't, so I'm just trying to polish the blade up some, get it looking nice. Anytime you're working with a blade like this and you're grinding, you always want to keep in mind what you do to one side, you have to do the other side. You want to keep your blade even. Whew, warm. What this is for. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I get wrapped up in what I'm doing. I'm just going to go with plain wood for the handle. I'm going to dress it up a little bit, you know. Hairy arms are like candle wicks. Yeah, trust me. Well, back there at the forge, as you can imagine, I've lost a lot of the hair off my arms. So, Now what I'm doing here is I'm doing the bevels, which make your cutting edge. Not sure how well you can see that. See the bevel? That's going to make it the actual weapon of mass destruction. Ah! What I was doing there on this clip, I'm putting what they call a false edge. It's not going to be a sharp like cutting edge, just kind of bevel to make penetration easier. See, there's a little bit of a bevel. Like I said, not like a cutting edge. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to a finer grit belt. Just bear with me. This is the boring parts where you do your adjustments and all that crap. Okay, that was a 40 grit, which is really, really coarse. There's a 60. I don't want a 60 either. Go a little bit finer. 80. 100. I want to go with about a 120. Ha! Here we go. 120. Now, I am not sure how they measure the grit of sandpaper, but I know the lower the number, the coarser the grit. And ain't that a kick in the pants? Okay, sorry guys. I know that's kind of tedious. Talking about the eclipse. Oh, look at there. Metal yucky. Okay. Put all my guards back in place because safety first. I do this every time. Nah, not. Okay, now what I do with my screwdriver? Under my gloves. Okay. Look out. This I'm doing more of a polish and stock removal, less shaping, more polishing, a little finishing. And you can see that it keeps slipping, like especially when I get it toward the tip, it'll slip. And I'm not really used to grinding at this angle. I usually stand right here and but I was told that that's not good for filming. So I'm trying to be mindful of the audience and change my position here. Crocodile Dundee. Well, I've not quite got to the point of Crocodile Dundee's knife yet, but I mean, that's a pretty decent Bowie. I mean, American country boy, you know he's going to make a Bowie knife, right? We're getting there, guys. Another step down in the sanding. It's a process, it really is. Now, I know I said that, these finer belts, I'm doing more polishing than stock removal. You got to keep in mind that it's still removing metal. So whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other, because you are changing the metal. I mean, anytime you see those sparks, that's little bits of metal coming off. I mean, that's this stuff. Little bits of metal. And you get those in your eye, they'll irritate you for a week. Okay, I just had a 120. So now we're going to go with the 180. Now, I'm not going to be doing the handle today because I am going to try something different when I do the handle. I'm going to try putting a guard on it. And to do that, I'm going to forge a piece of metal for a guard. And I'm really debating on using a piece of horseshoe, forging it out, thinning it out, cutting a slot in it, and making a guard. So, I don't know. We'll see. That's the plan now. But Amanda can tell you, with most of my projects, plans are subject to change without notice. If it gives me too many headaches, it will be guardless. Would that make it regardless? I'm so funny. Just making sure it's going to run right. Now, I've also got a chef's knife that I've been working on for my wife. And I'm probably going to do a little bit of work on that today. Because, I mean, it's not fair to... I play with the toys and don't do something constructive, right? But let me tell you, I am really considering, give me your thoughts on this, after I finish the Bowie knife and the chef's knife, I think my next project, I'm going to try a sword. Maybe not a huge sword, but a sword. I mean, who wouldn't want to make a sword, right? Not very practical, but I bet somebody would buy it. A dagger, I've got a dagger started actually. Railroad spike dagger. But since I've been messing with the spring steel, I've been kind of one track mind. Anyway, here we go. Making a ring. Okay. That involves a crucible where you like melt metal and pour it into a mold. Now, tell DJ this might not be a Crocodile Dundee knife. Well, that's because Mick Dundee never had access to a hillbilly knife. I think we're doing pretty good there. Now, I think it's getting decent edge on it. Oh, yeah. That would cut the far out of you right now. What's up? Too zoomed in? Feel this.
Woo-wee, guys. Woo-wee. Something weird with the angle in your head looks really big. Is that better? It was making me laugh.
South Park.
Like, I don't know what's going on. I was laughing because you told me, feel this. And I don't want to feel this. It looks really good.
See the false edge? Well, guys, that's about as far as I can go with the Bowie right now without going back to the forge. So, what I'm going to do right now is go back down to my 80 grit, my real coarse belt. Oh, these belts can be a booger. See what I mean? There we go. Huh. There it is. I have a bad habit of laying stuff down and not remembering where I laid it. Let the buoy rest for a minute. Figured out what type of handle you're going to put on it. I'm going to go with wood, maybe a burn in, and bring out the grain in it. And like I said, I'm planning on forging a guard. I want to try that out for the first time and make it look really sharp. And when I get better at this, I might go into more exotic type handles. But for right now, I think I'll stick with wood. Now, this is the chef's knife I'm working on. And you can see it really needs to go on a diet. It is really thick and really heavy for a chef's knife. So we'll see what we can do with this.
Can you show it one more time?
Huh?
Can you show it one more time better?
And what I'm doing is thinning the blade down, making it lighter, and then I'll worry about the shape.
It's playing around it.
Well, it's for a chef's knife, and a chef's knife, you chop.
Yes, Christy!
Whew, it's getting warm. Amanda, if you're paying attention, there's a little black and white fella out here with his tongue hanging out to his knees. I think he wants to go inside. Hey, Porky's out here. Oh, Pork.
I know. She just went out.
Well, she don't want to be out no more. She's old and it's hot.
She's a little black girl.
Hey, Farmer Chaz. I'm out here making knives, Farmer Chaz. Now, I know it don't seem like I've done a whole lot with that grinding just then, but I don't know if y'all can see this stuff right here. Just a second. That's metal shavings that came off.
Wait, can you just clarify that was not racist? Because she really is. She's a black-haired dog, okay? And black things get hot in the heat.
Okay.
I'm just, I had to go pee. I was thinking, you know what? This sounded really bad. That didn't. It's
Well,
not. Oh my god.
you're just a horrible person.
Horrible person.
Here we go. Little finer belt. I tell you guys, this is a process. Yeah, Farmer Chaz, it is a sanding belt. This is a belt sander. It's not like the kind you use on floors and stuff. This is like a bench grinder. You know, they actually call it a belt grinder. Yeah, I see you asking about the steel. Both of these are made out of a leaf spring, like from the suspension of a car, and they are 5160 spring steel, which is really hard and really tough to make excellent knives. And for our next episode, a combat chef, downsizing the belt again. Yeah, Todd, they make just actual knife sharpeners that are little belt sanders or belt grinders, and they're really nice. I've actually seen one that I really want to get that's an attachment for an angle grinder. and it comes down to a little bitty contact wheel, and I'm wanting it to do like fullers and blade, you know, where you cut the groove down the blade. Okay, finer paper. Now see, there's technical difficulties. And I am not going to cuss and throw things. I'm going to fix the issue. Although cussing and throwing things can sometimes make you feel a lot better about the issue. Here we go. Well, how we looking, guys? That's going to be my kitchen knife lineup, the combat chef. Oh, now I could go ahead and put a handle on this one. If I can get Amanda to come out here and entertain you guys for a second, I'll get some stuff and see about a handle.
How are you doing? Well, since I called you, I wanted to technically I called you back. So I called you. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I think that
100-degree blade, guys. What's that? No, I don't need a mic.
Yeah, you do, because it's plugged in here and you're not saying nothing.
It's okay, that's funny. No, I don't want to be
You're
mic'd.
not saying nothing. They can't hear you.
You know what? We got another mic, a second mic. And when we went to the balloon adventure, somehow the clip got broke off. And these are just little cheap mics, $25 at Walmart. Man, it's annoying. But I got these little hair clippies, You can just attach. Listen, this is Larry's video. I'm just here to entertain. See, Farmer Chaz was asking about there's like metal flakes on this. Something. Yeah, I don't want to mess around. Ooh, they're all over it. Did he magnetize it? Because look at this weirdness. Is this science? Ooh, see, look. This is creepy. I don't like it. What in the crap is that? Look. Oh my goodness. Larry's part of the reason I got an A in science in college because he helped me do my labs in my earth science class. Oh my God, we did crazy stuff in there. And him and my teacher had the best time sitting around. Oh, look, see? There is stuff on that one too. They had the best time sitting around seeing how many light bulbs they could get to light up all these circuits. Like they had this crazy thing going. Like they used every part they had, and like it was supposed to be my lab. But I was kind of protesting because I was like, you know what? I want to be a writer or something. I don't want to do science or algebra for that matter. It wasn't my Steve. Isn't that nice? Look, what is that? I hope he gets out here soon, because you guys, I'm still kind of recovering from Saturday. It was so hot out there. Like, it took all my resources just to live. You realize that, right? And then I got in that balloon, and it was like, for me, so scary. He had slowed down the video somehow at the end. Like, you didn't see the full force of what was happening up there. That balloon was swaying to and fro, and that basket was sort of twerking underneath us, and I literally was having a panic attack. And it, like I said, it's so hot, and then it's hot in that balloon because that gas, you know. And all the people around us that were holding us down looked scared as crap, guys. Like, oh my god, it was so sketchy. I don't, I didn't like any of it. I looked at this woman. I said, "Are we okay?" And she's like, she said, "I don't know." I said, "I'm ready to get out right now. I'll climb out. I don't need that damn ladder." But you know, we were helping hold it down too, so we had to stay put until the balloon deflated. And yeah, that was really hard on me, guys, because I had to really talk myself into really doing it. Just told the balloon story.
But you out here playing with it. How's the weight?
I want to know, what is this magic on the end of it?
That's
Is it magnetized?
yes.
Yeah. See, I told him. I don't even want to touch it. Look at this craziness. How it's like right here, and you know what it reminds me of? Those little etch a sketch things.
The little games you said as a kid.
Well, that one where you had to like
Put a beard on guys.
put the beard on the guy. Yes, that.
Now you don't like beards on guys.
No, I don't like. Listen, you just gotta be more kept. Clean it up a little. All right, am I done?
I gotta find a piece of wood real quick.
Man, I told a great story too. You like my shirt? I'm sorry if it's not clean. This is me when I'm not prepared to be on camera. It's not funny.
Yes.
Quit trying to force the handle situation.
What?
I think you should, you know, you need a nice piece of wood.
I know. I've got one somewhere.
Well,
Got it. Okay. In my trunk.
what? Oh, that's yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, you had this with me. Come on. Go in your house.
Okay. Set this down for a minute. Okay, guys. I don't know if you can see me down here. I'm just cutting this wood off. Oh, I hate this stuff. My goodness. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Now, getting more power tools. Let me move this out of the way before I mess it up. Now tell me how many of you handymen out there do this. I have my chuck taped to the cord of my drill. That way I don't lose it. Hey, Amanda, are you still listening? Back there on the top shelf of my tool cabinet is a small coffee can. Can you bring that to me, please? My tool cabinet. Hey, Becca.
He's not hilarious. Back there in the back cabinet, my tool cabinet, there is a small coffee can. Will you bring that to me?
Well, I got the point across.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe she makes fun of me like that, guys?
They're laughing.
I'll be right back.
She said that her son's supposed to start this.
What?
She got a whole bucket of railroad ties, and I said, get him a piece of railroad track for his anvil piece on eBay.
Whose son?
Peach.
Oh, cool. I can see bad stuff fixing to happen. Okay, guys. Believe it or not, I'm making progress. I swear, I'm just about to the throwing things point. Oh my goodness. No. Everybody still see okay? I can see right now I need a coarser belt. I left that polishing belt on there. Not a good idea. I mean, it'd work, but it would take hours. So, sit still. Huh? 24-hour chicken cam. Uh, I tell you what, with our flock and 2 roosters in the pen, it'd be like chicken porn. That's just wrong in there. Ow. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet, guys. I've been concentrating. It's the only third handle I've ever made.
God, I slammed that.
I stuck
What
my
time
finger.
is your appointment?
3:50.
Okay. Well,
Stuck my finger in the blade.
you did? You cut it?
My grinder.
What in here? It's 12:38. I'm just making you aware of the time. It looks really nice. Let me see the tang.
What?
Is it the taint or the tang?
Tang?
Tang. Oh. It's not the tang. Whipping around like a psycho.
Rudimentary. Bit of work. When I get better at handles, I'll put her a better handle on there. But pretty dang good.
Taint's bad. Keep glossing over the seams. Just be honest.
Well, I was going to put some Gorilla Glue in the middle of it, but I can't find my Gorilla Glue.
Huh, that stuff smells like the devil. I don't know what.
Yeah, but
it cures.
it cures really hard. I think it'll work.
What about your gaps though between the?
Well, that would have been filled with the
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. I can still like take some epoxy and just seal the edges.
Yeah, wood filler maybe.
Well, I could use wood filler, yes, but I mean for
What kind of wood is that?
white pine.
White pine.
Naughty pine.
Naughty pine. I love Jessica Lange, you guys. If I could be Jessica Lange, I would be Jessica Lange.
Okay, well.
Put your gloves on, Larry, they said.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to. They have metal.
Out Hardy several times.
They
He's worried about your burnings on your hands and.
well,
Where are your welding gloves?
I didn't want to wear my gloves messing with the wood because the gloves have metal shavings all over them. I didn't want to stain the wood.
So you need several pairs of gloves. All right.
Anyway. Boy, sawdust everywhere. Okay, I'm just trying to put a little finish on here. Huh, Charlie knows shit. Honestly, I don't even know where I did my gloves. Hang on. Okay. That's what I was talking about, staining up the handle. And here we go, guys. Fully functional chef's knife. I think it'll be fine. Like I said, I'll do a better handle at a later date, but right now I think we're good. I mean, all scrap, you know? Anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys. Everybody have a good one.